started yelling?
No. I have 6 to 8 minutes. All right. Sunday morning. It's a very domestic scene. Blink and you'll miss it, because I'm really not made of domesticity. I'm folding wash. And I look down, and I say very calmly to my husband, there's a possum in the house. He said, what? I said, there's a possum in the house. Do you know what a possum looks like? No, but if I did, that would be what it looked like. Where would you get this idea? Fellow Toastmasters, honorary guests, I've watched Beverly Hillbillies. I know what a possum looks like. I love my husband. I let him take the broom and sweep out this very cute baby possum. Fast forward a few months. In Tamarack, we had this beautiful patio with these 2x4 frames that went from the house down to the fence. I had bird feeders all over. I had glass wind chimes. It was a very sedate, wonderful scene. I'd come out in the morning, I'd open up my curtains, and I'd see the blue jays, the cardinals, the finches. It was a great way to start your day. It was Saturday morning. I was very excited because there was going to be a carnival down the street. Saturday morning, I opened up my curtains. I did not see a blue jay, a cardinal, or a finch. I saw wall-to-wall rats. Because you see, when they made way for the carnival, they mowed the yard. My bird feeders were instant food. I screamed for my husband, who I love. And he came running, and he saw these rats. The man came out in him. He was going to take care of these rats for me. That was okay. Go for it. I went into the back office, and he laughed. And I'm looking at my watch and go, he actually left me with all these rats. Okay, I love my husband. I trust my husband. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. 2 hours later, my husband comes home. Where have you been? Well, I've been to Home Depot. I talked to everybody there. I have a solution for our rats. Wonderful, honey. What would that solution be? Rat be gone. Really? Yeah, rat be gone. You put these little packets out, the rats come by, they eat them, and they dehydrate and die. Okay. I love my husband. I support him in almost everything. Please, put out your packet. He went out, he measured where each packet should be to have the best possibility of getting rid of our rats. I go back into the office. About 20 minutes later, I come back, and there is my great white hunter. He is sitting on the couch with those Tasco binoculars, and he's watching those rats as they slowly approach the packet. The rats come up to the packet, and he's all excited now, because they're getting ready to eat. And he's like, look, 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 watch, watch, watch. I love my husband. I felt very bad for him, because as these rats opened up the packet, and they ate those little blue pellets, they did not die. They just scurried off. He was devastated. I felt bad as I waved goodbye because he had to go on a flight to the island that afternoon. The next morning, I woke up, and as a habit, I opened up my curtain. I did not see the bluebirds. I did not see the cardinals. I did not see the finches. I saw, wall-to-wall, dead rats. Oh. Then I love my husband. Have I mentioned that? And I knew how important these rats were to my husband. So, because I love him so much, I am going to save these rats. So I put on gloves, and I get a shovel, and I get a heavy-duty plastic bag, and I go outside. Every rat that I pick up with that shovel and put in that bag, I have my mantra. I love my husband. I love my husband. I love my husband. I tied up this bag, and how I thought it was, I really do love my husband. I planted myself as I picked up this very heavy bag of dead rats, and I put it in the corner to save it for my husband when he would come home. 2 days later, my husband comes home. Honey, I have a surprise for you. I'm so happy to see you. We walk outside. You wait, because I love you. I did something incredibly special. I walk over to this bag. I plant myself, because I know that this bag is going to be heavy. I make one hand here, and one hand here, and I lift that bag up, and it goes over my head, because it's empty. And I look at the bag, I look all around, and I realize there's a hole in the bag. I apologized to him. I felt absolutely horrible. Here I was, I had this wonderful surprise for him when he came home. I thought it was going to be something really nice. I didn't think I needed to get into anything sexy. I thought this would do it for him. I was wrong because I had nothing to show him. But that's okay. He understood. A few days later, I had a couple of groceries in my arms, and one of the neighborhood kids came by and said, "Hey, Melissa, how are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing great. But my 3 cats, their bellies are all extended, and they're just not feeling too good." I walked in the house, and I thought of that. And I realized I had made all the cats in my neighborhood very sick. I wondered, was that worth it? I love my husband. So yes, it was. Madam President.